The most expensive house in the world is not a sprawling mansion hidden away in the countryside. It's a skyscraper that is 568 feet tall and is located in the middle of India. It's not only the most expensive residential house on the planet, but also the largest one around the globe. Which house am I referring to? And what does it look like? You're curious, right? Stay tuned. Antilia, located in Mumbai, is the residence of business magnate Mukesh Ambani, chairman of Reliance Industries. This residence of Mukesh Ambani, which is said to be located on Altamount Road in South Mumbai and was designed to resemble a legendary island in the Pacific, is the world's second most expensive residential house. According to reports, the luxury property is worth approximately $2 billion. That's the house we'll be talking about. The name Antilia originates from the Phantom Island discovered to lie in the Atlantic Ocean during the Age of Exploration in the 15th century. The name has only been used twice to name the Antilia Islands and the home of the Ambanis. Perkins & Will, an American architecture firm located in Chicago, and Hirsch Bender Associates, an American architecture firm based in Los Angeles, were responsible for designing the skyscraper. They were consulted because Nida Dalal Ambani loved the modern Asian interiors that they had designed for the Mandarin Oriental in New York. Leighton Holdings, a corporation based in Australia, was in charge of the construction. The peculiar structure was designed to accommodate 60 levels in the building. However, the actual height of the home is only 27 stories due to the exceptionally high ceilings. The Arabian Sea and the skyline of Mumbai are both breathtakingly displayed in front of you while you stay at Antilia. The building plan was accepted in 2003 by the Brihan Mumbai Municipal Corporation, and construction began in 2006. Leighton Asia was initially in charge of the development, and B.E. Bilamoria and Company Limited was responsible for its completion. As the building was being constructed, the architects adjusted the floor plans and the general architectural elements several times to fit Mukesh's taste. The house was built with the capability of withstanding an earthquake with a magnitude equal to number 8 on the Richter scale. Both the lotus and the sun inspired the design of the building. Even though only 6 family members live on the property, it's maintained by a crew of 600 specialized professionals. These professionals include butlers, cooks, cleaners, maintenance employees, and security guards. The house is a beautiful example of how functionality and style coexist harmoniously. The residential portion of Antilia, which is also where the family resides, is located on the top 6 floors of the building. The property also features space for 3 helipads. However, the Naval Command is yet to grant permission for the family to land helicopters on the structure because the structure is situated in a residential neighborhood. The home also features space for 3 garages, a vast temple, a salon, an ice cream parlor, a long list of guest apartments for visitors, and a private cinema theater for screenings that can house up to 50 people at a time are all included in the mansion. Ambani has devoted the first 6 levels of his mansion to his collection of luxury automobiles. Here, he stores his rare and specially modified Bentleys in Maybachs. There's space for 168 cars to be parked simultaneously on each of the 6 stories. In addition, there's a car service station at the 7th floor of the building. Antilia, a mansion with complex architecture, is equipped with 9 high-speed elevators, each of which may transport guests to a certain floor of their choosing. In addition, the property has a large ballroom, a spa, a swimming pool, and a health center. That's not all there is to this mansion. In addition to those other magnificent features, there are even more that will wow you. But before we talk about that, do you want to know about the luxury interiors of the world's amazing structures? Then all you have to do is click the subscribe button. Let's move on. The entire house is decorated in soft pastels, which is Antilia's signature style. Each and every nook and cranny of the home is adorned with extravagant details, such as crystal-encrusted chandeliers and extremely lavish centerpieces. Shades of beige, brown, and cream have been incorporated into the house's architecture to represent various Indian cultural aspects. In order to beat the oppressive heat and humidity of Mumbai, Antilia features a one-of-a-kind snow room that creates artificial ice. The space's ambience can be altered to take on characteristics of a mountain range. The space is designed to look like mountains and has multiple layers of ceiling to maintain a temperature well below freezing. A chilly sauna is available for the entire family to enjoy within the home. Even though the housewarming occurred in November 2010, Ambani did not immediately move in out of concern about bringing bad luck with him. The vast majority of us hold strong religious beliefs and put our faith in our higher power, viewing the provision of the divine as more important to our happiness than either wealth or fame. The Ambani family is no different in this regard. In 2011, there was even some controversy regarding the reason why Mukesh Ambani's family had relocated out of their apartment at the Seawind building and into the Antilia building. The ancient Indian architectural concept of the Vastu, also known as the Vastu Shastra, was the rationale that was mentioned in the majority of news articles as the reason why the property in question did not comply fully with its precepts. They moved into Antilia in 2011 only after the complete pujas were done to remove any Vastu defects and Vastu doshas in the home with a team of approximately 50 pandits led by their family priest over the course of 10 days. This was done to demonstrate their strong commitment to the principles outlined in the Vastu Shastra for homes. Today, we can see that the family is doing well and that they can enjoy their house. In 2019, Mukesh and Nita Ambani hosted their children's weddings at their mansion, which provided guests with a view into Ambani's home. The family spent over $100 million on the weddings and invited well-known guests and celebrities from Hollywood, such as Beyoncé, Chris Martin, and Sundar Pichai, CEO of Google. The property was decked out to the nines with extravagant decorations. But where did Mukesh Ambani acquire such a tremendous sum of money to construct such a magnificent building? Let's find out. Dhirubhai Ambani, Mukesh Ambani's father, began his working life as a gas station attendant. Mukesh Ambani is one of his 4 children. The family decided to leave Aden in 1958 and move to the Buleshwar neighborhood of Bombay, now known as Mumbai. There, they resided in a chawl, a communal building that commonly features low-rent 2-room apartments. In the same year, Dhirubhai and his cousin established the Reliance Commercial Corporation, which eventually evolved into RIL from a commodities trading business initially running out of a 1-room rented space. At the time of its founding, the business was known as RIL. Mukesh Ambani is recognized for constructing the world's largest startup petroleum refinery. He's also cited with creating multiple state-of-the-art manufacturing facilities that substantially boosted RIL's production capacities. In 2006, he was selected to co-chair the India Economic Summit of the World Economic Forum, or WEF. The WEF is an international organization of some of the most prominent business leaders, politicians, policymakers, academics, philanthropists, trade unionists, and representatives of non-governmental organizations that gather annually to discuss global commerce, economic development, political concerns, and significant social issues. The year after that, he became the first person in India to be worth 1 trillion rupees. In 2007, the Economic Times and the news agency Press Trust simultaneously named Ambani the richest man in the world. As of 2022, he has the position of the 10th richest man on the earth. Given that he does not appear to have any financial concerns, it's not surprising that he constructed such an enormous building. The brilliant home Antilia is the zenith of architectural beauty and blends stunning design with top-of-the-line safety features. This home is a peak of architectural beauty. Even if there are a great number of billionaire industrialists in the world, only a small percentage of them dare to choose to live in the residences that are on par with palaces. For many years to come, a house like Antilia will undoubtedly maintain its position as one of the most expensive and aesthetically pleasing private dwellings. There you have it, inside the most expensive house in the world. Watch our next videos on the channel.